Hello Pokemon Unite community, my name is Gamma, Tournament Director for the Unite Championship Series. I wasn't always the Tournament Director though. I originally came as a grassroots organizer for Pokemon Unite for 2.5 years. After becoming the Tournament Director, however, I had huge concerns coming into the 2024 season. I was wrong. The community cooked. Many new organizers had risen up and provided great experiences, from higher production values to advanced competitive structures to a higher standard in integrity. And I am absolutely thrilled for what they cook up for the 2025 season.
What is good, everybody? Snacks here to introduce the first Grassroots Unite Awards hosted by INGAGE in association with Unity Clash, Unite Mics, PMAC, LG Server, Team GoGo, Wide League, Unite Philippines, Unite French Community, OCE Community, Japanese Community, and more. If you were to ask me what I think of these organizations and these tournament organizers, the grassroots scene, I'd tell you we wouldn't be motoring without them. They are critical to the success of Unite globally. Now, let's hear a little bit about what other folks think about the grassroots community.
Hi, I'm Lobo. I'm a caster for Pokemon Unite. Currently signed with INGAGE and getting to do casts across Unity Clash and INGAGE grassroots style tournaments. So, hello. The organizers and organizations that are doing grassroots tournaments this year across Pokemon Unite have been absolutely fantastic. Unity Clash and INGAGE are putting on absolute amazing tournaments throughout the entire off-season and even throughout the season of Pokemon Unite, and it's giving us casters an incredible smorgasbord to absolutely choose from. So they are doing an absolutely fantastic job.
I'm very happy about this year's tournament organizers and grassroots tournaments because it's just very nice to compete as a competitor, but also the production, the casters, especially the Unity Clash team and Underdunk being able to host so many tournaments throughout the year just helps so much for the EU region, for example, the A region, but also across the board. I think that every competitor in Pokemon Unite is very hungry for competition and tournaments, and it's always exciting to see the level rise up in Pokemon Unite.
So this year, INGAGE have been the primary grassroots tournament organizer, or as the third-party tournament organizer, as you call it. And next to them in India region, it's been me in Pokemon Unite mostly with the Smash series. And yeah, with the rising frequency of the tournaments by INGAGE has been, taken very wisely, I would say. Players are enjoying. They have been rising the number of teams as well in the grassroots scene, and many new players are coming as well.
Hey guys, I'm Mad Magical, and I just wanted to thank Battle Hub and Unity Clash for what they have done for the Pokemon Unite scene to bring a lot of competition to the masses and allow us to have more players that can not only participate but also have a lot of viewers that can see the growth of some of these new players. It has been really awesome to see how that has grown in 2024 and continues to be a thing that we see, especially for a game that's been out for over 3 years now. Seeing that there's still competition is a wonderful thing, and Pokemon Unite is such a fun game to play.
2024 was a great year for the grassroots scene. I think it was really an upwards projection of how well these tournaments could be run and also broadcasted. In my opinion, the event organizers did a fantastic job making it so smooth for both the players, the talent pool casting, and also the people watching at home. I'm sure everyone is super appreciative of these events being hosted. And a lot of the times the team, they're giving up their free time to put up these events. And I definitely think the event organizers deserve the most amount of claps this year.
If not the best, one of the best years for Pokemon Unite in the grassroots competitions or organizers, whatever you want to call it. I feel like the content and the competitive level went up. There's plenty of new winners, new upcoming players, new organizers. Some of the organizers have been working together. Some of them were just, day one organizers like Unite Mics, probably Unity Clash, Unite Battle Hub, Underdog. But yeah, I think it's probably one of the best years for Pokemon Unite when it comes to Grassroot.
I think this year's grassroots organizers have done an incredible job in providing lots of opportunities for players.
Hello, I'm Bertie of Talon, and today I want to commend the extraordinary year of APAC region in Pokemon Unite. This year, we witnessed a display of unparalleled skill and teamwork that solidified our region's reign as the undisputed powerhouse of the competitive scene. Today, I want to share with you the achievements of APAC region. This year, the world stage belonged to APAC. Japan emerged triumphant as champion, showcasing their talent and strategic prowess. South Korea secured a commendable second place, further emphasizing the region's depth. And let's not forget Onyx Rise, who also delivered a stellar performance, leaving an indelible mark on the tournament. Second, where does this crazy draft came from? Oh, it's from APAC region. APAC significantly impacted the global meta. APAC region's innovative strategies, particularly the groundbreaking unorthodox draft, have inspired teams worldwide, demonstrating our region's ability to push boundaries of the competitive scene. Lastly, China is here and entering the world stage, and I believe that there will be a new level of excitement and competition with China being included in the world stage. Their formidable strength has further elevated the region's competitive landscape, pushing all teams to strive for greater insights. I am confident that the APAC's dominance is far from over. Our region possesses the talent, the dedication, the unwavering spirit to continue our reign. No team or former champ that there is or was will ever gonna bring us down. I want to thank the whole APAC region team. Let's not forget the camaraderie that binds us together. Though we may fiercely compete at the upcoming Asia Championship League, but our friendship extends beyond the Teaskaya ruins. Let us continue to support each other, learn from each other, and together demonstrate to the world that APAC is truly the best.
INGAGE has achieved amazing things this past off-season. We've grown to the point that we've put on 31 weeks of consistent Unite tournaments across half the world. From EU Weeklies, the Asia Cup, the APAC Unite Protest Series, to launching our own magazine, the wins have not stopped piling up. But also seeing our commitment turn into teams that we've casted week in and week out, competing on the UCS stage and winning has been the highlight of what we've done so far. But INGAGE hasn't finished. From hosting our own bootcamp at EUIC to becoming the go-to platform for esports competitive events and careers, we are here to become the very best. There are two very special people here at INGAGE that this platform just wouldn't run without. Zenith, the big boss and the leader of the org, ensures that everyone has everything they need, finds new avenues for INGAGE to grow, and ensures that we are always ready for action. And secondly, Zen, our operations manager, who is always working behind the scenes to ensure that we always put on the best production we can, and the communication lines between the talent and production are always clear. Working in an org where we have multiple regionalities taking part can be tough. On our weekly shows alone, we have people from 4 different time zones, but Zen makes it all feel seamless. Without these two people, INGAGE would simply not be. So a huge thank you to them, and a huge thank you from me personally, Spartan Tano, one of the regional casters for INGAGE GG. You've given me an amazing opportunity, and I am so proud and so happy of where INGAGE is going. Thanks.
So as a tournament organizer, how has this year been different for you?
僕自身で言うと、昨年までは日本だけでの活動にとどまっていたんですが、今年から世界でもっと盛り上げていきたいなと思っていて、台湾と韓国を含めた3カ国の大会 UEAC であったり、あとはインド代表の S8UL や、インドネシア代表オニックライズと協力してコミュニティ大会を開催して、そのコミュニティ大会も、参加チーム数が32チーム以上集まっていて、とても 嬉しく思っていますし、来年ももっと、そういった活動を広げていければいいなと思っています。
There's so many different organizations that got their hands in on different competitions, whether it be Battle Hub, Pandacorn Gaming, Luminosity jumped into the mix with a lot of the grassroots leagues. Articuno League, obviously Weakness League. There's so many in the North America scene, and then you had additional players kind of get their hands wet from Unity Clash to INGAGE. So there's just a lot more events in 2024. So I think that's always a good thing, especially for a game like Pokemon Unite that's always looking at grow the player base.
The sheer volume of events that are going on right now in the grassroots scene from both INGAGE and Unity Clash is absolutely incredible. Now, I can only mention those two because those are the only ones that I've been involved in, but the sheer number of casting opportunities that I've had this year in the off season, as well as throughout the actual main season right now, has been incredible.
I think what was different from last year to this year is that we had more organizers this year. Being a tournament organizer and bringing the people together from the Pokemon Unite community is such a nice thing to do, because the Pokemon Unite community always helps. You're asking a caster, can you help in this tournament? Can you help this weekend? They always say yes. We had producers from the official UCS tournament helping us organize tournaments. So I believe if we have more tournament organizers bringing the people together, there will be more tournaments.
Compared to previous years, this year I would say in India region there has been a decline in the number of tournament organizers or grassroots tournaments as well. Like last year and 2022 as well, we had a lot of tournaments as well in the third parties as we call it. But this year it's been only I guess INGAGE and me with the Smash series, and it kind of demotivates us, like in terms of like why are people not investing in the scene or anything like that. But yeah, with INGAGE taking the front role in grassroots tournaments, I hope they carry this role forward in the next year as well, and hoping to see more tournaments.
Now, it's important to know what all the other grassroots communities have been up to this last year. INGAGE covering a lot of EU and Asia. Let's take a look and find out what's been going on in the NA scene.
Hey everybody, Zoinks here to talk to you a little bit about what Unite Mikes was up to this off-season. He ran a season of Unite Mikes Mayhem, a really fun invitational series. We also had the Unite Mikes Charity Classic, a really long stream event that had a big tournament as well. We raised over $2,000 for Hope for the Day. Majority of the streams for Underdunk, the bi-weekly series by Ven Martin, now Lordy, in the community as well. Thank you to my duo in Dewsnacks, as well as a massive shout out to Bridget mentioned, on joining the team on the podcast. It's been so much fun having her. It's been a really cool year.
Welcome to Underdunk. I'm so honored to be here speaking on behalf of this wonderful tournament series. It's been going on for 2 entire years. The fact that I get to go up here and speak about Underdunk has been an absolute honor. I recall, early days of Underdunk watching, the Unite Mikes folks kind of cover a lot of it. So I just got to give a big shout out to all of those that get involved to ensure that this every other week Thursday broadcast gets put on, and a lot of the players do show out.
Hello everybody, I'm Lordy. For those who may not know me, I am the current owner and head TO of the Underdunk Pokemon Unite series. For those who have been with Unite for a while, you know that this year's off-season was a lot shorter than it has been in years past. Typically we would have a nice downtime through the holidays and so on and so forth, but with UCS being bigger this year, introducing LAIC, and more of the in-person events, they decided to start it early this year. So Underdunk's kind of accomplishments this off season was the passing of the torch from Martine to myself. Luckily, there have been some great people in the community that have showed their support for the series. We want to keep growing that and continue. Some cool things that we introduced was setting up some more integration with league pages on StartGG, doing more production-wise. In-house, Unite Mikes has been great working with, and they continue to hold a place in this series, and we look forward to continue our partnership with them. So huge shouts to Zoinks and Dube Snacks As Martin has decided to step back, we wanted to continue to make sure that the community had something to go for. We didn't want to leave an open vacancy in the series. We've completed 2 full years of Underdunk. It started back in December of 2022. As just kind of hey, show up, do your thing, have fun. Here's some tournament structure, to being a bi-weekly consistent tournament that most people, I don't think, have gone for as long as we have. Though I may be newer to the scene, I still hope to capture and make good product and good tournaments for everybody who participates with us. Behind me, I have some really great staff that, make things happen, between Kyle, Squirtles, Schmidi, who has hopped on board, Bina, who has also been doing a lot of the camera work for the tournaments, expanding their horizon. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Gamma, so huge shout out to Gamma. There's plenty of other organizations too. Pandacorn Gaming is one of the first organizations I really worked with coming into the scene. I was just a small, hey, I wanted to do a tournament. I had some money, let's throw it together, do a tournament. Completely butchered it. Then got some more experience and continued to work on doing that. Now I work with a lot of great people, a lot of great members in the community, and I look forward to continuing that effort, and not only with the UCS series, but also with Underdunk. We got some great stuff plans between the staff and I, and we look forward to helping out the community and doing a lot more for it. So, thank you.
I say so far, our biggest achievement on the LGA Unite server has been making a successful semi-pro league. Of course, we have some problems on the way, right? It's the first time we were doing something like this. I mean, it's the first time I'm working on a tournament. I'm doing director and TO stuff, but I say it's a pretty good semi-professional blueprint to start. I think we grow a lot from them. We apply it to the Pro Player League, which is another thing I think is so far successful. Because it brings our ideals of giving tools to the players to thrive in this competitive scene, right? To rise the level of competitiveness and increase the number of pro players per se. So yeah, I think that's our most successful achievement so far. I would like to thank, actually a lot of people. Number one, Draco, I love you, man. Everything we have achieved is thanks to you, the high amount of commitment and production levels you have done. Then Calypso, amazing. She runs the server, honestly. Not only that, she's a really amazing tournament organizer, really committed to the cause. Bina, she used to be my manager, now she's way more than that. Dolly Bina. Gamma, best tournament organizer ever. He's the spark that ignited the fire for a lot of us. Now he's the director of UCS, which is pretty great, because you want the people that really likes the community and actively participates with the community on top of these kind of things. Soins, Dubknax, Wonder Chef, my goats, I love them so much. They are always willing to help everyone. They always give a lot of events and stuff to do to the community. Pretty amazing casters. Steel Engine Kyle, Serene Alex, Husky, Rivenchu. They have been casting for every single project we have been doing. Amazing. I don't have enough words to say how much I love them. Morning, Slashcan, they are the ones that started the server. They united a lot of the people in the community. They are the ones that put the blueprint. Slash is my former teammate. I really enjoy my time with him, and it's good to get to know the kind of people that puts a lot of work behind these things. I'm really grateful to them. Of course, the LG players, Overlord, Kyrios, Otter, and now Big Trainer. Really grateful to them. it takes a lot, to not be disconnected from the communities. And honestly, I'm really grateful to them.
Unity Clash, led by Shivam and Gatlu, have achieved a lot this year. They entered the Pokémon UNITE scene at the beginning of 2024 with the aim of providing teams with more practice, but also wanting to bring the UNITE community together and provide opportunities for the casters we have in the scene by showcasing more matches across multiple different broadcasts and in different languages. Despite the admin team having no prior tournament experience, their first event, the Winter Showdown, was a huge success, as they had 64 teams register and notable casters from Unite Battle Hub covering it, along with Spraggles, Chris Heroes, French caster Pump, and myself with Gatlu. Their next tournament, the Spring Showdown, was an invitational, and it was to help teams in the West in preparation for the AOS Cup. But it didn't end up going how they expected it to, and while it was well received by many still, it only helped fuel their motivation for improvement and drive to make the next event bigger and better. With this in mind, their next seasonal tournament expanded globally. Unity Clash's Spring Showdown Asia had huge support from Japan and APAC, as they had 37 teams sign up for their one-day tournament, and it included broadcast in English, Japanese, Thai, and French. Having built up all of this experience and proof of the success Unity Clash has had so far this year, they were able to then secure a $600 prize pool thanks to community gaming for their 4th season. The Summer Showdown, which had both the West regions and Asia regions clash in a final tournament after 11 qualifying tournaments. This tournament was one of Unity Clash's biggest productions this year, and it was so wonderful seeing their vision come to fruition. Unity Clash, in my opinion, continued to make waves in the grassroots scene. They were able to secure sponsorships from Nouns, which enabled them to continue Pump's beloved league, the Unity European Cup, but it also allowed them to organize the Unite Legends Showdown, which had their biggest prize pool to date. They also went on to help with the production for the Icebound tournament and even begun organizing their own Pokemon Pocket tournaments too, with their first one being sponsored by Republic of Gamers, and it had more than 1,250 player registrations, which is huge. So while Unity Clash have achieved a lot this year, and I am so proud of them, the team behind the scenes, I reckon this is only the beginning, as they already have plans in the works for Unite in 2025. So keep your eyes peeled.
The community has voted for their favorite grassroots organizer. The grassroots organizers all around the world have been pivotal to keeping the success of Unite going and helping people realize their potential and get to the next level. Truly the lifeblood of the Unite community. And the winner is Shivam from Unity Clash.
Hello, myself Shivam, head and founder of Unity Clash. Thank you for supporting Unity Clash. We're so happy to win the favorite grassroots tournament organizer award. We're so grateful to have you all by our side. I want to thank the person who I look up to and got my inspiration, the one and only Gamma. Also, I would like to thank the person who believed and always supported me, Gatlu. One of the biggest achievements of this year was that we were able to organize events in all the regions and give the best practice to the players and teams. Big thanks to all the Unity Class staff, casters, producers, observers, admins, and of course our multi-language streamers. This would not have been possible without all of these amazing people. And also want to thank the players and viewers who played and watched our tournaments. I would like to thank our sponsors, Republic of Gamers, Nouns Esports, Community Gaming, Gatlu, and INGAGE, who made these amazing events possible. This award really means a lot to us. It's your support which keeps us going. We promise to organize more and amazing events in the next year, and I hope this support only gets bigger and we are able to achieve and make good memories with all of you. Thank you.
Now, what about the level of casting at this year's grassroots tournaments?
The amount of incredible casters that I get paired with every single tournament or event that I'm able to do, whether it's Kellosaurus, whether it's Steel Agent Carl, whether it's Zero and Alex, whether it's Spartan Tano, whether it's Husky, whether it's Fu. I get to cast with some of the most amazing people in the scene, and that continuously pushes me to get better and better. And with the sheer volume of events that we've currently got going on and that we've had over the past year, there's really like you can see it in the casters. They're getting more confident behind the mic, they're getting more confident on the mic, they're getting more confident in front of the camera. So I think I have an incredibly high amount of respect for all of the casters that are currently casting in the Grassroots competition.
I also look at how it's helped out a lot of the casters out there. Like we look at Relic and Sofchan, they've both been able to move up in Pokemon Unite and participate in some bigger things. Same with Dracu. I think that it is awesome to see the growth of a lot of these casters, and myself kind of getting into the scene alongside looking at some other names that I think have done a fantastic job, like Zero and Anna Alex, Spartan Tano have done wonderful things, but then also at the very top of things, where you look at Spargles and Dupe Snacks, but also Wonderchef and Zoinks, then fantastic casters for Pokemon Unite, and something to kind of strive to compete with because they're so good at it.
For me, what was so exciting this year was seeing the massive list of casters available for these tournaments. I think it's so important to have casters from different regions with their own caster flair and also Pokemon knowledge, bring the action for people at home. I think keeps it really refreshing and also exciting for the tournament and also the broadcast as well. I hope everyone enjoyed my casting this year.
I definitely think that the casters level rise. Like we had the casters Zoinks, Spraggets, Wonderchef, always together with Dupe Snacks, but now we have casters like Sofchan, Dracu, Spartan Tano, Nightera. There's so many wonderful casters, Mad Magical. I could tell so many casters. I believe that the more tournaments there are, the better the casters get, the better, more experience. It's not only about the competitors' experience, it's also about the casters' experience. And I'm very happy that UCS are welcoming a lot of casters, more casters than usual.
And now, your favorite caster of 2024 as voted by the community, and coincidentally, most people's 14th most favorite dinosaur, Kellosaurus. And the emerging caster of 2024 goes to Steel Agent Kyle.
Thank you all so much for choosing me as your favorite emerging caster of 2024. It's such an honor to be thought of in this light. My first tournament that I was able to cast was Remote Rewind way back in January of this year, and it's been nonstop since. The journey has come with many trials and tribulations along the way, but honestly so incredibly humbled by this award. And I just want to go ahead and say thank you to everyone that's been a key part of my journey, from Pandacorn Gaming, where I got my start, to Unite Battle Hub, now Battle Hub, where I was able to flourish even more. Lordy Squirtle and the Underdunk team, Shivam and the Unity Clash team, Maul and the Articuno League. Huge, amazing shoutouts to Dracu and Black CH for the Indigo League, where I felt like I really hit my stride this year. And big shout out to Dupe Snacks for all the training and coaching and practice methodologies that I was able to implement. Couldn't say this enough, but thank you so much to my duo, my partner in crime, my Gemini twin, Husky Star. I am so incredibly happy to found a duo that is as determined as you are. Couldn't have done this without you, and hopefully someday we'll get to be on the big stage together. That's the goal, right? Couldn't say anything further without giving a huge shout out to my biggest support system, my wife, Kelsey, along with my best friends for really supporting me and pushing me through when I'd get in my own way. So you all are the wind beneath my wings. And one last shout out is the Grassroots scene itself. It's been such an honor to be part of it, watch it grow, watch it thrive in 2024. 2025 is going to be just as amazing, if not even more. Excited for what's to come. And again, everybody, thank you so much for nominating me and choosing me as your favorite emerging caster. I hope to continue this journey and get to the big stage someday.
These grassroots tournaments are so important for both the pro player and also the casual player scene. For the casual player, this is a chance to get a group of friends going on, have a taste of what it's like playing in a tournament, you know, that little bit of pressure, and the chance to go up against some of the very best in the region. On the other hand, pro players, they love the chance to test out new drafts, create synergy with their existing team, and also, you know, practice for the official season without the stress of losing any, championship points or the prize money that's at stake. So I think having a grassroots tournament has really helped build the scene for Pokemon Unite for all these regions.
This year's grassroots tournaments have definitely helped the esport to grow, survive even, and on the player level, definitely for them to test out strategies and be able to compete against different regions as well.
Yes, grassroots tournaments definitely help competitors get better. The average players, the better players, the pro players. Every player rises with new competition, with new tournaments. So if there's more tournaments, people will get better. And I believe that the more grassroots tournaments we will get, and the more tournaments we get with bigger prize pools, the more the players have a reason to play for. A lot of the time as a competitor, you only play for the UCS, but if there's more grassroots tournaments, you are more excited to play and compete, practice, and be ready for the UCS.
今年たくさんのプロチームが日本だけではなくてアジアなどでも生まれたんですけれども、そもそもコミュニティ大会は公式大会に向けた実践の場として大きな役割を果たしていると感じているので、これからもプロアマチュア関係なくコミュニティ大会にはいろんなチームが参加してほしいなと思っています。
And now, your favorite players from each region as voted by the community. Xingdi, APAC. Baby Mazo, Brazil. P, Japan. Tempo, LATAM South. Enisus, LATAM North. Suluwu, OCE. Overlord, NA. All Might, India. Gatlu, Europe.
Thank you for choosing me as a most favorite player in the India region. Your love and support always meant a lot for us, and I hope you keep supporting us in the future, and thank you for choosing me to be worthy of this award.
Being voted as your favorite Unite player in Europe is an honor. Not being part of Tonsi Sports earlier this year and playing for free was definitely an experience. I'm very happy that you guys are voting me through. I'm always trying to help the Europeans to improve in Pokemon Unite by hosting in-houses or in general, streaming for them, and also showing my learning process during the stream, for example with the Cardroom Noob Plans Cardroom Day 1. So thank you so much for voting me, and I will keep doing my best to improve to win Worlds 2025.
The community voted favorite player, Gohan. Favorite Unite content creator, Chris Heroes.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo andan? Mi nombre es Pemalex. Quiero mandar un saludo a todos los que andan por allí y contarles un poquito lo que ha sido este año. Hemos podido conformar junto con Makoto, un organizador de Perú, la agencia PEMAC, de ahí la raíz del nombre Pemalex y Makoto, Makoto y Pemalex. Hemos podido en conjunto trabajar en muchos torneos que hemos podido llevar adelante junto a la comunidad de Pokémon Unite en nuestra región de LATAM. Hemos desarrollado lo que son las primeras 7 ediciones de la Pemalex Cup en este año. También la primera Copa América, donde han participado equipos a nivel de selecciones de países. Han participado más de 14 países en esta primera edición de la Copa América 2024. Posteriormente a eso, también hemos llevado adelante la primera Copa Libertadores, donde muchos equipos, tanto de nivel profesional y amateur, han podido participar y hemos podido desgustarnos de grandes combates. Y bueno, nada, me están mandando algunas preguntitas por acá los chicos y me preguntan cuál es mi opinión en cuanto a los organizadores de competiciones no oficiales dentro de LATAM. Y nada, creo que hay un buen nivel, creo que se está trabajando de gran manera, creo que hay muchos torneos y eso es bueno para la competitividad, es bueno para toda la comunidad. Y en cuanto a los casters, que también se me preguntan, creo que tenemos un gran nivel, creo que tenemos un buen nivel, hay muchas personalidades con su estilo particular y que lo hacen de excelente manera. No quiero nombrar a nadie porque no me los quiero olvidar de todos, pero nada, aprovecho también esta parte para saber y decir que creo que es justo que LAS tenga por fin una transmisión en algún momento oficial. Creo que es justo para todos los equipos que compiten y nada, aprovecho este espacio para eso. Y nada, en cuanto a las competiciones no oficiales, yo creo que ayudan un montón, tanto a los profesionales como al nivel amateur, porque le dan la posibilidad a los equipos pro de ver cómo está el resto, de ver qué es lo que se está usando, qué es lo que no se usa, cómo prepararse mejor. Y a los equipos amateur que están aspirando al nivel competitivo, creo que les suma como mucha experiencia para saber qué deben mejorar, qué deben de no hacer, qué sí deben hacer. Y creo que a los que aspiran a un nivel competitivo, poder en algún momento chocarse contra equipos fuertes como los tenemos en nuestra región, es todo un desafío. Así que creo que eso está muy bueno. Quiero agradecer, para ir culminando, a todas las comunidades que en alguna vez me dieron una oportunidad. Yo comencé, como les decía, en el 2023, a finales del 2023, en lo que fue la Liga Revenger en Chile. Así que para John Wick y todo el equipo de trabajo allá de Chile, un saludito especial para ellos y para todas las comunidades que en algún momento también me dieron una posibilidad. No quiero olvidarme de nadie, pero particularmente de Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Colombia, Brasil, Perú, México, los chicos de Paraguay, de Bolivia. Perdón si me olvido de alguno, pero muchas gracias a todos ellos, muy agradecido, y en especial con todos los patrocinadores que son los que también hacen realidad la posibilidad de poder llevar adelante estos torneos. Así que especialmente a Blas, que nos ha apoyado a través de su sitio, nos ha apoyado a través de la premiación para todos los torneos. Un saludito muy especial para Viken y todo el equipo de trabajo allí de Blast. Y nada, a Pivara también, que es la diseñadora del logo del canal, del logo de la PMALEX Cup. Nada, gracias a todos los patrocinadores que en algún momento supieron apoyarnos y darnos ese empujoncito para poder seguir trabajando, que es de mucho ánimo, y mejorar también las premiaciones para los diferentes torneos que llevamos adelante como agencia PEMAC. Para todos ellos, un saludito especial. Termino por acá. Nos vemos, se me cuidan, que pasen lindo. Chau, chau.
Hello everyone, my name is Lucifer. I'm an esports caster for Pokémon UNITE from India. I'm super glad and happy to be doing this to summarize the entire year for our nation. Starting off with the achievements is going to be the ACL run. ACL 2024 was fantastic, and I think something that a lot of us didn't expect, but True Gravity made it happen. #2 in Asia Champions League brought all eyes to India from around the world. Everybody anticipated a lot more, and later followed the Worlds, where SATL last time they did take away Luminosity Gaming's one round, and we hope that maybe this year they completely take them down as the defending champions. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it there. So I think the biggest highlight is going to be the Asia Champions League 2024 run by True Gravity, which brought a lot more third-party tournaments, a lot more off-season tournaments, which gave space and place for players who were not in the circuit to make their mark. And right now, we do see a lot more players in terms of numbers playing in the Pokémon UNITE circuit here in India. And from here, I would want to thank those third-party organizers who put their time in and brought in a lot more players to give us a whole new face for Pokémon UNITE as we start the ACL 2025 journey, which is already looking exciting. And from here, I want to thank the Pokémon UNITE and the Pokémon company itself for bringing us such a wonderful game and giving players something to be excited all throughout the year, with a big thank you going to all the team owners to bring in these fantastic players, as we see in the Pokémon UNITE League as of now for the Asia Champions League 2025 qualification already going on. So thank you to them. And finally, not the last though, it is going to be the players themselves. All of them grinding, playing Pokémon UNITE day in and day out, giving us so much to look after, and also keeping our audience thrilled in every circuit and every round, every game. So we're going to be looking forward to a brighter and more achieving 2025, as it is already an exciting end to 2024, and 2025 is around the corner.
The East region had a fantastic offseason this year. At the beginning of the year, Kello and I hosted a summer smackdown. We saw many OC teams come through and practice with their new teammates before going into the official season. And throughout the season, we had Battle Hub hosting some battle nights, which saw more opportunities for teams to, through the roster changes as well, to get some grassroots practice before the important cups of the month. And then after the season ended, we had opportunities from Unity Clash, where we were able to participate as a region in some of their tournaments as well. Then I had my Puff Cup, which saw 8 incredible OC teams go up against each other before the 2025 season began as well. So I think this year, to sum it all up, it was just multiple opportunities put up by some fantastic people available for our OC teams, because we want to push our teams to be the best possible for next year's tournaments as well. And I think everyone had a fantastic time, and hopefully next year we have even more.
Favorite Unite streamer of 2024? Gotlu.
Thank you so much for voting me through as your favorite streamer. It means a lot to me. I'm trying my best in my streams. I haven't really been streaming consistently, but I do hope that you guys enjoyed the streams and also learned something from it. Not only do we play the UIC at the end of February, it's also my 30th anniversary, so I'm looking forward to it.
Joint favorite Grassroot team? Gen 5.
Hello guys, it's Yutao. I just wanted to make a quick video to say thank you guys for voting for us for the favorite Grassroot team award. And I'm very proud of my team and all the staff members for this title. And this title really means a lot for me and makes me want to push myself even harder. Yeah, the last few months have been very emotional for us during the UCS. We have managed to be top 2 twice, and I hope we will do even better next time and next year. And I know this title will make Purple and all the others very happy. And yeah, just thank you guys for your support and your commitment to our team. I just can't wait to be in 2025, and it's gonna be even better for us, and we will do our best. A lot of new things are coming for the team, and I hope we won't gonna disappoint you. Thank you guys again for the support and the title, and yeah, love you guys. Thank you so much.
Joint favorite Grassroot team? Version 1. Favorite production style? Unity Clash.
Thank you so much for showing the support to our production team, and we are so happy to win the best production award of tournament. Our aim was always to show more and more games to the players and audience and give a spotlight to all the teams and players in grassroots scene who often don't get recognized. Since our first tournament, we have been able to achieve this and is still following it. I'm happy and proud to say that since our third season, the Spring Showdown, we covered all the matches in the top 8 bracket. I want to give special shoutouts to our observers, Rosander, Bina, Emma, Nats, Gamma, Bamko, Larissa, Mermage, and Lordy, our multi-language streamers, Purple, Kyoto, Bruno Monkey, Finsteren, Faldy, Bagel, Shoryu, Yuki, Pipole. This wouldn't have been possible without all of these amazing people. I want to thank Fifi and Arthol from our Japanese team who are always there for Unity Clash, Antiporta who is always there to help us with the LATAM community, JJ-kun helping us with the Asia community, Shubham Sethi helping us with the Indian community. Just these amazing people making this possible. Shoutouts to Kilosaurus, Kyle, Inder, JJ-kun, Danily for doing some of the best traders for our events. Biggest shoutouts to our graphic designer, Kurajan, who has been doing just fantabulous graphics since season 1, and Calypso for helping us with transitions. Lastly, I want to thank Cindelad, an amazing producer who helped me with production the first time, and a very good friend Bacon who also helped us a lot. So thank you so much.
Who would you like to thank in Japan? Is there anything else you would like to share?
まずは、大会に参加してくださる皆さんであったり、あとは大会を見てくださる皆さん、あとは大会やコミュニティの活動を応援してくださる、皆さん全員に感謝したいと思っています。いつもありがとうございます。特に名前を挙げるとすれば、僕の活動は裏方でリミという人間がいつも動いているんですけれども、リミがいなければ僕らの活動というのはほぼできていないというか、非常に支えられているので、来年も一緒に活動して歴史に残るシーンを作っていきたいと思っています。皆さん引き続き応援よろしくお願いします。
The main person I want to thank is Shivam, my manager, but also the head organizer for the Unity Clash, hosting so many tournaments on my channel, but also making Unity Clash such a big team to be proud of, but also Announce Esports for sponsoring some of our Unity Clash tournaments and supporting us.
There is a long list of people I'd like to thank for this year's Grassroot tournaments. People really underestimate the amount of work and effort it takes to create a successful event. For Unity Clash, first of all, just like to thank everyone on that team. Shivam is the head of that team there. The production, the observers, the admins, for just putting in the effort to elevate the game for a Grassroot tournament, and you really can see the difference and what they brought out to the scene this year. So big shout out to them for hosting all these events. INGAGE is another org that have put on weekly tournaments and also just Pokemon Unite content in a variety of mediums there. Zenith is the head, so big shout out to Zenith for making it happen. Zen is the operations manager to help out with all the production, and him with his admins and production team likewise really made the scene so much better with these tournaments as well. From the OC region, Antic Esports or Antic Odium now, for allowing me to host and organize the events with a lot of freedom, and they really trusted my vision for these events, so I definitely want to give them a quick shout out as well. Ender Eclipse and It's Devil are the heads of Antic Odium, so big shout out to them for making it happen for me. Clippy or X-Calypso, my good friend that has made most of the overlays that you've seen this year in these Grassroot tournaments, and to help them be so flashy and so professional looking. I think it's so awesome to see these on the big screen whenever there is a stream for these tournaments to happen. So
two main people that I would like to thank are INGAGE and Unity Clash. These are the two organizers and companies that I've had the most time dealing with. They have been so incredible to me, to allow me opportunities to cast, and I'm so incredibly thankful to both Zenith and Shivam being those people that reach out to me and ask if I'm available for casting. It shows that they have a confidence in me, and I have nothing but confidence in them and the work that they're doing.
また海外で大会を運営するにあたって S8UL のマネージャーゼンには本当にいろんなことを教えてもらって非常にお世話になっております。ゼンは世界のコミュニティについて本当に詳しくて、それだけじゃなくて情熱もあって行動力もあって、本当にポケモンユナイトのコミュニティになくてはならない存在だなと思っていますし、来年はゼンと協力してもっと僕もいろんなことできたらいいなと思っています。
On behalf of myself, the Eye on the Sky on AO Silent Doob Snacks, I want to throw a big thank you to those that participate and keep the grassroots scene alive. We love you, we need you, and we'll see you around the bend.